Hello trade talkers, today's video is a 2020 trade deadline buyer's profile for the Boston Bruins. Of course the Boston Bruins are buyers, they're always buyers at the trade deadline. Over the last 5 years they've bought the following 4 players: Brett Connolly, Lee Stepniak, Rick Nash, Marcus Johansson. In order, they brought those 4 players in. You can guess a theme by those 4 players. It's depth scoring. It's wingers. That's what they need going forward, and that's what they need again this year. They need other guys to step up and start producing more. Their top line, great. No problem there between David Pastrnak, Patrice Bergeron, and Brad Marchand. There's no problem there. But they account for 45% of the Boston Bruins goals. That needs to change. They need to spread it out a little bit more. So they need to bring someone in to add some goals. This is what they've been doing for the last 5 years now. They're going to do it again now in 2020. So what are they looking for? I already kind of laid it out. They need a right shot winger. They need someone to play with David Krejci to give them a little bit more offense outside of that top line. The players they're linked to: Tyler Toffoli, Chris Kreider, Ilya Kovalchuk, like the top names that are available at the trade deadline right now is who they're linked to. Of course, it's Boston. They're always linked there. They're also said to need a depth defenseman, which, to be fair, every NHL team needs. Once the rosters expand at the trade deadline, everyone's clamoring to add another defenseman in. If you can add a 7th or even 8th defenseman that you can throw into your rotation to go through a long playoff run, you do so, because they're the first ones to wear out and they play a lot of minutes. They're going to need that, but then again, every NHL team needs depth defensemen who are going into the playoffs. So for the Bruins, needs right shot, second wing, winger, and a depth defenseman. So what do the Bruins have to give up to bring in this winger or defenseman? Well, their picks. They have all of their picks except for a 4th round pick in 2020 that they gave up for Marcus Johansson last year at the trade deadline. So they can move any of those. They're not married to any of those 1st round picks. If they're trying to go for a cup, it's going to be a late round pick anyway, so who cares necessarily? After that, they got prospects. There are 2 prospects in the Boston system that are likely to be coveted by other NHL teams. The first is Jack Studnicka, playing out in Providence, has 36 points in 48 games played. He'd likely be in the NHL at this point already, if not playing for the #1 team in the NHL. Second is John Beecher. He's out at the University of Michigan and has 13 points in 23 games played. High-skilled individual, would probably be a really good 3rd-line center, if not more. Other teams looking to rebuild are likely going to target John Beecher, knowing it's going to take a few years to get him to the level that they need, but they have the time. That's it. 2 prospects and all of their picks. That's likely what Don Sweeney's going to have to use to bring in a top 6 winger and a depth defenseman, unless he gets real creative with his roster. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another one of my videos. Thank you. 2020 trade, I want to say draft, I don't know why. He's a centerman, good guy. Of course he's a good guy. Why would they be bad guys? Who's bringing in a bad guy? Would you like my guy? He's awful. No one's going to trade for that. He's a terrible human being. You want him? I'm good, thanks. Unbelievable. Providence.